Hello, how you guys doing? My name is Jamil Bodian, and today I'm going to present to you my project. I did my project on Ezekiel Elliott. He was the fourth round draft pick in the 2016 draft. And some things about Ezekiel Elliott that stood out to me. He was named the by the Pro Football Committee the best runner and named Rookie of the Year. Ezekiel Elliott finished the rookie season with 1,631 yards, uh, leading the league in career rushing yards. Um, he's by far one of the best rookies that came in since Adrian Peterson, and uh, he went to John Burroughs High School. It's a private school in Missouri, where he led three straight titles. Unfortunately, they lost in all three, but that just proved how hardworking he was to continue his career. Um, at the end of his senior year, Ezekiel Elliott he rushed for over 4,800 yards and 90 touchdowns. Sorry, 90 touchdowns. And it goes without showing that that record is uh, pretty much outstanding. And uh, from then on, he showed an upward trend as he always tried to do, and trying to advance his career in college. Um, he went to Ohio State, where he wasn't the top running back there, but he worked his way up as well, achieving some goals, some academic career goals for student athlete of the year, and also got a chance to even get a speedway his rookie year where he played the last um, 3 to 4 weeks and was named second honorable mention for All American. So Ezekiel Elliott, he definitely one of the guys I've been looking into, even when I was back playing football at a college level. Just his resilience alone is why I choose him, and to even further my presentation and everything that I'm doing with him. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I looked at Ezekiel Elliott as a way to promote what we try to um, stop here, as far as lack of education, um, job resources, violence. So I created this event, uh, which was inspired by another class that I've taken, and it was this Gold Coast 5K run walk event, um, where in this a previous class we had to create this event stationed around the community, and it had no Pacific like host as I'm doing with Ezekiel Elliott or not, but I felt like it was a real good connection for me to bring it back, and then let's center it around Ezekiel Elliott because he had some outstanding accomplishments and challenges in his life. So with that being said, I created this event. It's called Remember the Love event. The Remember the Love event will, of course, take place in my hometown, Chicago, Illinois, right along the Navy Pier dock, which is along Lake Michigan, a part of Lake Michigan, and this is kind of a mutual spot where they run marathons here in Chicago. So it has some history behind the distance and the event that takes place there at Navy Pier. Um, some things that I wanted to put out there, and was who will sponsor this, how would I bring this forward, and put all of this plan into action. Well, there's this magazine that's called Runner's World magazine, and this magazine it focuses on particular athletes, and it's a dialogue, or they have blogs on how to better your health, how to solve your everyday problems dealing with your body, um, challenges that you may see with injuries, and they have all these categories within this magazine. And I thought it would be fit for Ezekiel Elliott to be on the face of that magazine because there are some challenges that he had to face throughout his time in his career to be able to be the athlete that he is now. And some of the questions that was asked in this magazine as I was doing my research ties around, accomplishments and goals, living a healthier lifestyle, or solving a cause, or just plain creating an environment where you could feel comfortable with yourself and still be an athlete as well. So you see the connection that I kind of drew between my athlete that I choose with Ezekiel Elliott. Some more background history: Ezekiel Elliott also ran track in high school, where he was able to compete for national titles and everything. Um, so it was a good connection to put him on the Runner's World magazine, which is kind of broad now because no one really knows how broad this magazine is, and I think that the correlation between the hardest athlete in the NFL and our most popular magazine uh, can collaborate and create um, a broad and a name, a brand for themselves. So um, I believe that's the general idea of linking them two together. As far as the event, Remember the Love event, again, um, we want to try to create an environment where there's people that's out there that's caring what's going on in our communities and world, in our neighborhoods around. Um, and I believe with um, linking all three of these variables, the cause for Chicago, Runner's World Magazine, Ezekiel Elliott, because Chicago is known for high crimes, like I said, lack of education, lack of jobs, and we want to, set out a reminder of how valuable friends and family, and the ones that we lose, and the one that didn't have it all, that need some guidance, how much we care about them. And remember, the love is, we got to love one another for a simple cause. Um, Running World is a unique magazine because it focuses on everyday challenges. Uh, Rather it's physical or mental. Chicago communities is facing some physical and mental challenges. We must remember the love that we are lost in order to reunite and create an environment where we can feel comfortable with sharing and helping one another. Um, so it's basically just fellowship and getting together for a cause, as well as implementing improvements that we want to share, that we need in our communities. Um, a fun fact about Ezekiel Elliott is he is donating money to the Salvation Army per game prior to the touchdowns that he scored. Also, he's been involved in a community service called Living for Life, where he was basically a history teacher, mentoring and helping young kids and adults, and that was in need at the time. This was going on through the course of his college career, and I believe that is still going on to today, as we look on how influential he's been on his donations and caring about the needs of people. So it's all tying together, and well, we want to be able to reason in and use these tools to reevaluate, you know, the changes that must go on. And I believe with doing this project, it helped open my eyes and many others that's been looking and seeing what I've been doing for the past several weeks. It's all coming together. Um, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna try to pull it up. These are examples on if I was Ezekiel Elliott, as he been my client, what would social media look like? Um, and I hope I can get it. Okay, there it is. What would social media look like? You know, Twitter. I use Twitter as a main communication between Ezekiel Elliott and the public view communication, as well as Runner's World magazine, how they are linking together for this problem from the solve for this problem to be solved. And also, you know, I can use Instagram. Instagram is more personal. You know, what his background history looked like in life. Uh, you know, I brought up family. You know, I brought up, you know, his track and field experiences, and you know, just ready to put these three components together, and you know, and do something for a proper change and cause that we might need. Um, so this is my project. I enjoy everything that I did about it. I'm looking forward for comments and reviews. If you want to know anything further, anything that I missed, please feel free to, you know, send a comment, a blog, um, whatever it might take. Even comment under the video on YouTube, and I'll be sure to get back to you with answers and clarifications of anything that I might miss or you want to know more about. Uh, just for food for thought, I'm actually am starting a community event that's prior to this, um, that was inspired by this project, and I'm working on something. So if you want to know what that is, or if you want to see the finished results, you can also email me, comment, and I can get that to you when it's done. Thank you for listening today. Hope you have a blessed day.